So no matter what you're manifesting, I know that one of the biggest obstacles towards getting what you want is fear. So today I'm going to talk a bit about fear and how we can learn from it and transform it in order to move past it and into finally getting what we want. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. I am a life coach and law of attraction teacher, and you have found my YouTube channel where I upload 2 new videos for you guys each and every week, all about the art of creating your best life ever. So today I want to talk to you guys about fear and how fear can actually be a huge tool to helping us get what we want. So what is fear? Fear is always just a story that your brain is telling you. And I know that when I say that, people are like, what do you mean? I am actually really afraid of something. And you are experiencing fear, of course. I have no doubts about that. But our fear response is actually, part of our reason that we've survived as a species. So when I talk to people and what they are afraid of, they are experiencing fear about things that really have no physical effect or potential to physically harm you at all. So our brain is just really good at fear because that is what kept us alive as a species. But these days, fear comes up when we're like public speaking or going on a job interview or asking somebody out. Fear comes up in all of these situations that have nothing to do with life or death, but our brain just goes on overdrive and tells us to be afraid. So the first step I want you guys to do whenever you feel fear is to be grateful for it, because at the end of the day, fear is just a sign that your subconscious brain is trying to protect you. It remembers a time in the past maybe where it was hurt or embarrassed or felt shame, and it is trying to protect you from feeling that experience again. So fear is just a mechanism that we all have that is trying to keep us safe. So I want you guys to, instead of resenting your fear, start to be grateful and thankful for it, because your brain is just trying to do you a favor. It is trying to make a life comfy and cozy for you. But the thing is, if we want to learn, if we want to grow, if we want to challenge ourselves, we can't stay comfy and cozy. At a certain point, we are going to have to overcome our fear. But like I said, instead of resenting that, instead of berating yourself for being afraid, I want you to switch your attitude right now and to start feeling thankful for your fear when it shows up. The second thing I want you guys to start doing when you feel fear is to start figuring out what the lesson is. So with any emotion, and especially any negative emotion, our emotions are ultimately here just to teach us something. So when you can give yourself a little bit of distance and remember that we are just here to figure something out, our gut instinct is telling us something, our brain is telling us something, I want you to consciously think about what that thing might be. So I just listened to this shadow work meditation online, and that's what inspired me to talk about this today. But I want you to think of your fear as like a person that's sitting in the room with you. So if your fear was sitting across the table from you right now, and it had to tell you something, what would it tell you? So come back to this lesson, come back to asking the questions, come back to being curious, and come back to figuring out what the lesson is, because that is such a powerful shift. So once fear has given you the message, its job is really done. So when you can dive in and do this work and get curious about what's going on for you, this is going to have the funny side effect of releasing you from that fear, right? Again, this is our subconscious brain at work. It is doing things on autopilot. And if we can bring all that stuff consciously to the surface, we can see that the fear mechanism in our brain is really going over overdrive, and it is making us go to this irrational place. It's making up a story that has probably no basis in reality at all. And once you can see that, then you can start to lift the chains of fear. You'll stop feeling so afraid because you realize that the monster in the closet isn't a monster at all. So shadow work, diving in and doing the fear, is all about just figuring out what our real story is, what our real motivation is, and once you can do that, that will free you up to finally move past the fear. So fear is something we all experience, especially if you are trying to do crazy new beautiful things in your life. So I hope these 2 tips today give you a little bit of perspective and clarity and help you to actually take action and move beyond the fear, because that is the ultimate motivation at the end of the day. It is totally okay to be afraid, you guys. We all feel fear. Fear is not a sign that you should stop. Fear is not a sign that something has gone wrong. Fear is actually something that occurs when we are about to make our biggest breakthroughs. So please keep that in mind, even though I know your subconscious mind is going to try to ignore it. Remember, it is powerful. Fear can take you to some powerful places as long as you know how to deal with it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Again, my name is Jen. If you liked this, please do me a favor and give it a like. And if you have a friend that needs to hear this message today, please do me another favor and pass it along to them. Like I said at the beginning, I do 2 new videos every week. So if you want to make sure you don't miss anything, please hit that subscribe button, because I'd love to have you guys in the community. I'll be back here soon in another video. So until then, I'm wishing you the most amazing week ever. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. Namaste.